No.
Alright, so, hello guys.
Hello. Where's my hand? Hey, everyone.
You gotta find it. Yeah, it's backwards. It's weird.
Alright.
It's all, the image is flipped. So, if you're keeping up, I am 9 months on T. That's exciting. 9 months. No, you got digits. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. This is my lovely sister Lindsay.
What's up?
I love her dearly.
The person in the background is my son, and he wants to come in and make a video.
More videos. Okay,
so we're quiet. We're quiet.
So transition.
He's like Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
No, the T-Rex. The T-Rex. If you don't make any noise
that's right.
and you just be still, he won't see you.
You can't see.
That's what we're doing.
That's what it's like.
Let's whisper about transition.
About transition. All right.
Okay.
So transition.
Transition.
You grew up without any brothers.
This is true.
You only had a sister.
Just the one.
And now you have no sisters.
That also is a true statement.
And now you have a brother.
Yes.
What is that like?
It's a little weird. Let's be honest. It's a little weird when you get a call and they're like, "Hey, here's this thing. I'm thinking that I don't really identify as a woman." And for someone who doesn't understand, I mean, I've had no prior experience. What happened? I'm scared. It ran away. For someone who's had no prior experience with any kind of transsexual, transgender, trans anything other than like a few random movies I may have seen, it's kind of a weird thing to hear, and you don't really know how to take it. And so, having no real education on it prior is kind of like, oh, okay, so like that's a thing you want to do? Like, I don't know what that means, but let's go on this adventure.
Yay, adventure.
That's kind of how it went.
It hasn't been nearly as scary or weird as you thought it would be, though.
No, I don't know what I was expecting, but this wasn't it. It's been really kind of just like
a little bit anticlimactic.
A little, kind of.
A little bit anticlimactic.
Like, I was expecting like really cool stuff to happen, and like these struggles and like these things, and it's not.
No, not really.
I'm kind of disappointed in you.
Well, the only struggle that I would have had to deal with was family struggles, and like you guys don't make me struggle, so.
That's true.
I don't know what you wanted.
I mean, I can do some stuff right now.
I guess if you want to like bitch about not having a sister anymore. But did you ever really was I ever really a good sister?
You mean like good in the sense that like I enjoyed having you around, or no? I mean good in the sense like the sisterly bonding thing.
The sisterly bonding sisterly thing.
Not really, because you weren't like into the same sisterly girly stuff that I was into, so it really, when we bonded, it wasn't over like makeup or clothes or
although it's
look at how cute your nails are.
Although it's interesting that I am now more into like clothes and fashion post transition than I ever was before.
Well, because now you're exploring this whole new totally.
This whole new boy thing.
And then there's like, it opens up this whole new world of like, look at all this cool stuff I can do and these new fashions that I can experiment with and play with, and what goes on this body versus what went on that body, and so
and things certainly fit differently than they did before.
Well, yeah. And you're not binding, and so now you're like, when they talk about layers, they're talking about actual layering instead of just like layers of binding and like, let me wear this shirt and let me wear another shirt.
Yeah, we did that for a year. I'm done with that nonsense.
Now you can do like, look at this like shirt with this overshirt and look how cute I am. So yeah, I totally get it.
Yep. And then I don't know, what else do we want to say about transition? What have you noticed?
I was scared you were gonna ask me that question. And I don't here's my thing.
When I say what have you noticed, I don't necessarily mean physical. I just mean just in general.
well, let me touch on the physical for just like a half second so I can say like it's weird for me to watch your other videos and like see like you ask your friends or what have they seen, it would have, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder for me to tell you a specific thing because for me, I've seen your face
Mm-hmm.
for 20
Many years.
some odd years. So how old are we? I don't know. How old am I?
I'm 26.
Okay, I'm that old. Don't talk about it. Anyway, so I've seen your face for 26 years. And so for me, yes, I guess I can see like a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, your face is always going to be your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so for me, it's hard to be like, oh, well, definitely this thing and that thing and this thing. And, you know, I don't know. And so, like, for me, it's easier to see a change in pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I haven't seen an updated picture of you and then, like, I see one, I randomly see one, like, on your Facebook page or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's different, but it's not different.
Yeah.
So when people go, and I see on your thing, and people go, oh my god, Liam, you're totally different. It's like such a big change. I'm like, no, not really, because it's not really. It's
like
Liam.
not even.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not even.
I don't know.
No. Mm.
So yeah, like I've
Okay.
seen little things, but like
Yeah. Well, like I
yeah.
have more muscle definition, which I don't know if you've seen, but I have more muscle definition. I am not like I don't have the hips that I used to have. Remind me to show you my thighs because my thighs are crazy.
It's not a weird thing to say to somebody.
No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Remind me to show you.
Remind me
thighs.
to show you my thighs. It's cool. It'll be all right.
All right.
Because they're like all muscle, and it's weird.
All right.
It's pretty intense.
Okay.
Okay, so like physically, like yes, I'm different, but you can't just like point it out.
Yeah, for me, it's not as I don't know how to explain it.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But emotionally and mentally,
Oh my god. Do you want to open up that Pandora's box?
that is what I want. I do want to open up that.
my
Let's just
gosh.
make that video about that.
Okay. So, love your friends. I'm sure they're all very wonderful, but they did not know you growing up. They did not see what we saw and who that person that we knew. And you were very volatile.
Mm-hmm.
You were very angry.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and it's not to any fault of your own. It's not that you knew what was
No.
going on. Not that we knew what was going on.
None of us knew.
Lord knows we tried to figure it out.
None of us knew what
But,
the hell was happening.
you know, it just was what it was. And you were very, you know, I don't know. It was very turbulent
Mm-hmm.
growing up for you. And I totally get that.
I was a very anxious adolescent.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, granted. Who isn't? Am I right? But you had a little extra reason to be.
A little.
So, I'll give you that. And so to see you now is weird because you're not that same person and you're not
Well, I'm the same person in that I'm still goofy, and I'm still
well, but
like,
I'm saying like
when
that,
you wake me up roughly, I'm still
oh god,
like
they don't wake him
I'm
up.
still not happy.
Don't
Like
ever
I'm
wake
still
him up.
I still have the same like general habits. I just am less angsty, I guess.
True. Angsty is a good word. I like angsty.
I'm not angsty anymore. So, yay for that. What was it that you said you were like, you know, before transition, you would not have sat on the phone with me for 20 minutes while I complained about a family member,
Yeah.
but now I will.
Well, yeah. Now you're like, okay, let me just hear it. Or even about my job. Like, if I'd have
Yeah.
just called you and been like, oh my god, my job sucks, or whatever. And you just been like, yeah, well, I gotta go, because I got things to do, and that's cool. I'll hear from you in another 6 months.
Yeah, I hear from you eventually.
And that's kind of how it would have went. And I would have been like, okay. Or I wouldn't have even bothered.
Yeah.
You know, but now I can call you and be like, oh, well, this happened, and this happened, and this. And you're like, yeah, okay.
I'll
You-
actually talk to people now.
You may not still care, but you at least pretend like you do, which is an improvement. It's an improvement. So, we're getting there.
Oh boy. Good job.
I mean, do you think that we treat you any different now?
You and Mom, not so much. Dad and I have gotten closer.
And that's. Did you expect us to treat you any differently?
No.
Okay, good. Cause
I mean, I
wasn't
think
gonna.
it's safe to say that we didn't grow up in a gender segregated household. Like,
No, there was
I
no girly.
mean,
Girls play with girl toys and boys play with
I
boy
mean,
toys,
everybody
and
could play with whatever toys they wanted to play with, and
and girls had to learn how to take care of themselves.
yeah. So, no, I'm not treated any differently. I mean, I'm closer with Dad, but
Are you closer, or is it just different kind of closer? Because you were always close with Dad.
it, I am closer than I was, and it's a different kind of close, I guess.
Friendship.
Friendship. Cause this is what we do.
And my pillow is a sun hat.
Like it's almost like he knows how to talk to me now.
And BT Dubs.
I heard that.
Burgers are ready. We'll be out in a minute.
So
Burgers.
I don't know. It's almost like he knows how to talk to me now, and like he didn't before. I don't know.
Well,
He's just more open with me than he used to be.
do you, I don't know how to word this. Do you think it was because like everyone had been through this giant change together, and it was like, oh, did it bring us? Did it bring us closer together as a family?
Maybe because I do
unit?
feel I do feel like I have a better relationship with the entire family. Just in
Is
general.
it because we all went to therapy?
Could be. It could be because we all just went to therapy.
We all went to therapy.
We did.
It was necessary. What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What else is there for us to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I mean, I'm sure you have all kinds of things to say that you just haven't yet. Because Lindsay has all the things to say all the time.
That's kind of true.
It is pretty true.
I don't know. What are we
You don't
supposed
know?
to say?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know.
Question
I
and
usually,
answer?
if you want to.
Do you
I mean,
want to
do
do
you have
questions
questions?
for me? No, I don't have questions for you.
You don't have questions for me? Do I have questions for you? I don't know. Other than the what we already touched on, like what is it? What is it like going from a sister to no sisters to a brother and like?
I don't know. It's weird. Like, I find that it's hard. Uh, I still live and work in a small town,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's hard for me to, to discuss certain aspects of like your transition with other people.
Right.
And so, like, I still have people who go, "How's your sister?" And I gotta go, "Oh, yeah, no, she's totally fine, and everything's cool and great. She's great. She's great." And so, and then like with other people, like people who like haven't known me before or known you,
Mm-hmm.
and I can go, "Oh, well, my brother said la 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 la," and everybody's like, "Oh, you have a brother?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Do you have any other siblings?" And I'm like, "No." And
Mm-hmm.
so like, it's weird, and I have to try and find this
Yeah.
weird, like, I don't know, it's this disconnect between certain people prior and then certain
Mm-hmm.
people after, and so yeah, it's hard sometimes. But who did I tell and who didn't I tell?
I don't know. Okay, guys. So
Oh, okay.
now we're gonna
everyone.
go.
We're going
So this was Lindsay. She's my sister, and I love her dearly.
because
And
I'm pretty much the coolest sister
right,
ever.
ever, ever, ever.
And now I can say that
Because I'm
that's
not a
brother.
sister anymore.
So done. Best sister.
It all works out. Best sister, best brother.
Hey, for Christmas next year, can I get a mug and it says "World's Okayest Sister"? Like, I just want that.
World's okayest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It makes me giggle.
Yes, I will get a mug that says "World's okayest sister" just for you. Mm-hmm.
Done.
It's gonna happen.
I will cherish it.
All right.
I don't drink coffee, but I will cherish it.
Cool. Cool. It's gonna be great. All right. So we're gonna go have Christmas now, because that's what we do. So.
Yes. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Okay, say bye to the camera.
Bye bye.
Say see you later.
See you
More feet.
later.
Okay.